Hey everyone, welcome back. Some more Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. We still have a lot of work to do. I was taking a look at our cast of characters here and who needs what. And I think, you know, since we still have the luxury of every character needing at least something out of a regular hard mode run, that I'm going to do a random. The only huge drawback here, of course, in doing a random is we could get the Lost without Holy Mantle, but what are the odds? Plus, hey, bragging rights if it happens. You wouldn't. You son of a bitch. I can't believe F3PENS2E. I'm not let it be known I am not a coward. We're gonna try. We're gonna see how far we can get with no Holy Mantle Lost. I'm not a fool. We're not blowing up a tinted rock. This is taking me back. You know, there was a time when the Lost did not begin with Holy Mantle, and this was just how it went. You know what? I'll press a button. All right, 6 cents. Not quite dime-related things, but we're getting there. You know, pull out all the stops. The speed is actually super appreciated. Now, you know, stay with me here. I don't harbor any illusions that we're actually gonna win. I don't even really know what we need done as the Lost. I didn't look because I was just in a little PTSD after the character was chosen. We need Light Path. Isaac, Blue Baby. Doesn't mean we have to take Angel Deals necessarily. Of course, we do need to kill Mega Satan, I believe. Or no, wait. Did I? I did kill Mega Satan.
It's like, you gotta do Hush and...
I'm drowsy is a nice pill to have. You know what? I will put a bomb here because I feel like this could be our second secret room as well. It's not, sadly. Sorry, what was that? We need to do Hush. Boss Rush and Hush, yeah.
Which ain't gonna happen.
I do think I'm gonna try to see what we can make happen out of this floor, so I'm gonna explore a little bit more. A little scary. Spiders are unpredictable. Spider, like, type enemies, all of them, are annoying in their own right, honestly. We do, of course, still have one of the major advantages of the Lost, being able to be absolute craven cowards and hide over the rocks. And you can't even blame me on a Holy Mantle run. You definitely can't blame me for hiding under the rocks on a run such as this. I wouldn't mind. There are some good items for the Lost in the shop. I wouldn't mind getting a key. And then see, we can't go into the curse room. Should have probably saved the bomb. Yeah, a little bit greedy usage of a bomb, looking for a secret room when I could have had a stone chest instead. That's a bit of a drawback for sure. Now, an orbital, definitely not the worst thing to have as our vulnerable little young man here. I don't know if given the choice, like if both appeared, if I had a cube of meat and say like a solid damage up, would I take the cube? I don't know. I think I might. I think I probably would take the cube. Now we won't use the cube offensively because that's just asking to just kill myself. But at least not unless it's on very, very safe enemies. But we will be thankful for the protection nonetheless. It's a ball of bandages. All right. Meaningless soul hearts, but hey, one floor with absolutely, you know, we can't be hit. We know we weren't hit on that floor because we literally can't be. And I immediately will start using the orbital. As I said, I would endeavor not to, because it just feels good. We did get a key. That key will go towards the item room first and foremost, and then potentially to the shop. As mentioned, there are some good shop items, but I think like as a default, you got to go to the item room. So much in there that could be great. Well, the problem is, I mean, the sprinkler, it's an active we can use. It's not a very good one. I'm not very thrilled to have it. I'd much rather have a passive that just increased our DPS for sure. See if we can make something wonderful happen with this. Check an arcade. I think it's probably worth it to blow you guys up. For the cost of one bomb, we probably get more than that back. Never mind. Wow. We got a half red heart and a golden chest that we can't open. Just rude, honestly. And I'm not going to use the sprinkler because I think I want it for the boss. Even though we would get 2 ticks of a charge here, I still think we'd be risking not having it for the boss fight. Not that it'll be huge. Well, and there's a battery. Game, would you just meet me halfway here? That could be important. The bedroom. There's a, you know, that off chance, that hope against hope, that we would find a black market to make all our 0 HP dreams come true. Health up. Hilarious. You're just... Am I a joke to you? Alright, so we got an Empress card. We got a Sprinkler. If necessary, I will pull out all of these stops to make sure we get through this boss fight, because the devil deal could be very important. 2 bombs is not enough to check the bedroom. We need 3. I'm not going to use the Empress, because I think we can handle Monstro all by our lonesome here. We do have to watch out, because I believe he can tag us over the rocks here, potentially. So we do have to watch out a little bit.
Why would you get greedy like that?
He was like frozen. I thought I could hit him. All right, you know, we're just going to do another random. I'm not going to restart. That's silly. Random time. Don't even. You would. There's no way you would do it to me again. Oh, it's getting close, but it's not going to get there. Okay, Lazarus. Lazarus has HP. What a world. YVJ7X7RG is going to be your seed.
Gotta go fast and light.
We got to go fast to Hush. And Light Path, Mega Satan. So we want to do Angel deals, which is a little weird for Laz. Because, like, my de facto method of using his respawn is to benefit a deal with the devil. So that's a little strange. But I wouldn't mind knocking out Stan. So we'll try to go to Angel deals, I think. So we'll have to sort of refactor what we want to do with his respawn ability. Ideally, obviously, if we could like get extremely lucky, we'd find like Judas' Shadow in an item room or something, but that's not going to happen. So we just have to think about when we want to use it. And I will go into the curse room because since we plan to respawn with Lazarus, frick. Maybe we don't plan to respawn with Lazarus. This is now a lot of HP to burn. That's like the worst pill to find this early as Lazarus. It's a lot of HP to throw to waste at this point now. The other thing we could do is we could find a sacrifice room. And that would also be a worthy expenditure of Lazarus's respawn and could get us the key pieces without needing to ignore devil deals, which is a nice way to sort of split the difference, get to Mega Satan and not lose out on all that sweet, sweet devil deal damage, hopefully. We'll see. We'll see what we come across. If we come across, you know, a sacrifice room and a bunch of, like, superfluous HP, definitely we'll think about it. Okay. First item room. Behold! Shard of glass. Hooray. Alright. That is not really something that I'm excited about. In fact, would you mind Googling what Shard of Glass does for me, Casey? I'm going to just wear this on my sleeve. I don't know what this does. It falls, Shard of Glass for me falls into a category of Isaac items that are so bad that I forget what they do. And it happens quite often, actually, on some of these, like, D tier, like, Isaac items. I'm like, that does nothing, essentially, is what it's categorized in my brain.
Oh, it's really great. It adds a chance to drop a full red heart upon taking damage.
Okay.
And it also adds a separate chance to gain the something, anemic effect.
Okay. Anemic effect is when you leave blood on the ground, which Lazarus does by like default when you have him like upgraded. I don't think we did the challenge yet that unlocks that for Lazarus where he bleeds more, but he does it only after you respawn with him right now.
So the chance upon taking damage to do that.
Wow. Just stellar. So there's a chance if I take damage, I can either do anemic or I could drop a full red heart. Amazing. Should I perthrow this or should I save the perthrow?
Perthrow.
I perthrowed it. It was changed from HP to HP.
Told you.
Oh. Okay. Well, I will go into here mostly because I'm just mad about how this is going. Oh god, get out, get out, get out. Okay, well.
Why? Oh, you're the worst Isaac player.
Excuse me.
Worst decision.
This decision was not a problem. There's no way we're gonna lose our deal with the devil because of my lack of foresight into the terrible things that a curse room can hold. I don't know what you're talking about. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team, which is what my wife and I are. We always support each other.
I support you, but you're making stupid decisions.
That doesn't sound like support. It sounds like something else.
Do not need to upload your video.
Okay. Listen. We don't talk about the behind the scenes laziness live in the video. Ixnay on the Acklay of According Ray. Pig Latin is stupid. Whoever. I don't understand. What is Pig Latin? Why would someone create this language that now occurs in my brain where you just add AY to the end of words and it's supposed to be, I don't know, hilarious? It's very strange. It's like one of those, Pig Latin's one of those like, I'm an annoying kid who wants to seem smarter than my friends. He's like, Ude, Igpe, Adenley. Hilarious. You're a real crack up, Scott. Okay. We're fine. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, I don't know if Hush is gonna happen just because we didn't get anything beneficial on the first floor.
Boss rush too.
I do? Thought I had oh, I do need boss rush too. That's a bad problem. That's a real big problem. Okay, tears up. That's nice. That actually helps a lot. Filigree Feather would give us items from angels, which I actually don't want. I want keys from angels. Time to put up or shut up, I guess.
Wait, go.
We gotta go fight first. I know. This is probably gonna preclude us from getting to boss rush and Hush, I'd imagine, because this is gonna take a second to make this sacrifice room play. But it will knock out Mega Satan if we're able to pull it off, which would be awesome. Ooh, that's like the poor man's dime-related things right there. Counterfeit dime-related things. Okay, well, this is bad. These guys will tag me because they just move erratically, and there's too many of you. Yep, I mean, what's a boy to do? I was corralled. That knocks us down to 1% chance. Do you believe in the miracle devil deal? You shouldn't have if you did. Okay, so we'll take this. We don't have enough HP to get much, but we might get something, and I'm okay with killing myself even on this devil deal. Although it would only bring, or on this sacrifice room, although it would only bring me back, I think, with 1 HP. Still gonna see what we can see here. I feel blessed, huh? I guess I could have gotten an angel deal if I had done that beforehand. I am gonna go to the shop real quick, and then we're gonna be on our way. And 7 minutes on the first 2 floors is not very fast. We'll take this, and we'll get out of here. Got a world card that we can use on some floor. I hate this. This room is annoying. Can't go through that way. You gotta go around. Because I don't have a bomb to get through the other side. 7 minutes and 12 seconds. Caves, or we're starting caves 1. Oof. Gonna need a lot of DPS on the back end if we're gonna make any kind of speed related thing happen. Doesn't seem likely. Peek that. Not worth it. Please, let me around. Thank you. It's the right time for them to get a little exhausted. I didn't Didn't speak on growth hormones, but it's an excellent pickup. I don't want broken remote. We don't really have anything that would do anything with it right now, but I don't think we want that. It would be sort of a hilarious way to possibly, if we got an active that was like Guppy's Paw or something like that, it would be a hilarious way to make like boss rush happen at the last second, potentially, by just teleporting willy-nilly all around the floor. But it's a little too cute for its own good, I think. Come on. You got so much health. There we go. Okay, Little Monstro is a nice pickup. Almost like ran into that fly before I killed it. And wrong direction. Honestly, Little Monstro is a de facto like pretty large DPS up. Does a lot of damage. One of my favorite newer familiars for sure. Maybe one of my favorite familiars bar none. Is really good. Pulls his weight 100%. A little hard to aim, but part of that's on me. Can't really blame him necessarily. Should check the shop. You know, as an investment, I'm gonna take the 9-volt extension cord. Has appeared in the basement. All right. 9-volt does nothing for us now, but with a lot of actives, the 9-volt is very valuable. I think that would have found the secret room if it was there. Take some spiders in here with us. I do want to use some bombs against you, but I'm going to try not to, because we want at least one we need for an angel statue. Although we have a 0% chance of a deal with the angel, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Because we didn't get our deal with the devil on the first floor. Take this. I mean, I think I'm gonna take him, and that'll probably mean we don't get to... Wait, I can't take him. That'll kill me, right? No, I have a soul heart, right? Yeah. Okay. And this gives us a chance to make boss rush and hush. Probably rules out Mega Satan. But gives us a chance to make the speed gated stuff. And I mean, probably two of my like definitely top 5 familiars in the game in slots 1 and 2 here is a pretty powerful spot to be. If I could, I would probably switch their alignment. It'd be nice to have Little Brim up front, but it's a good situation regardless. Oof, look at this freaking floor, dude. Glad we found it, because I definitely would have went up first. And would have been very far from the item room. And decided whether or not to I probably would have backtracked looking for it, and then spent just a ton of time on this floor. So very happy to have kind of hastily, honestly, popped the world card here. It worked out. I do want to peek in here, see if sometimes there's like just soul hearts hanging out in there. Can do something like this, maybe. Save at least one bomb. An Emperor card we are going to keep. Explosive diarrhea. Get out. Get out of here. I do not want Libra. You know, I think that's good enough to call it right there. We're just going to take Spider Bite and move on. Not worth it to check the boss trap room. Just gonna take too much time. If we're looking to do anything that requires speed here, we're behind, so we gotta like make concessions, cut corners. Okay. You know, when you did your school project ahead of time, you can have proofreaders, you can go through multiple drafts, etc., etc. When you're doing your project the night before, you know, you're lucky if you reread it. And that's where we're at right now. I was always the night before guy. I was usually the morning of guy. I was usually like up late at night and be like, you know, or here's the classic lying to yourself situation. I think we'll take this. The classic lying to yourself situation, to be up late at night and I'd be like, you know, it's very late, I'm very tired, I'll get 4 hours of sleep, I'll wake up at 8 a.m. before my 10 a.m. class and I'll finish this paper. Can't tell you how many times I tried to tell myself that was gonna happen and then it just didn't, and then I would just like not go to class. Don't be a student like me. Seriously. I wasted an education that my parents paid good money for in a lot of ways. Don't do that. It's expensive, honestly. You got 7 minutes to get through 2 floors. It could happen. It's not likely to happen. I'm just gonna leave that money behind. Please, little Brim, hit him. I beg you. Don't see any tinted rocks there, but I could be wrong. I'm perusing quickly, as mentioned. Ancient Recall, huh? Joker? Stars card? Hit me with that Stars card. Now we'll make our way back to grab the Emperor. You know, with the Emperor, actually, I'm second guessing. We can make this happen. I forgot entirely that we were holding an Emperor card. And we won't use it on this floor. This floor doesn't have that much left. But we will want to go back and get it, of course. Yeah, it'd be very nice to have Little Brim in spot number 1. It's becoming a little bit more obvious how annoying that is. I mean, we have 2 Joker cards. We're not gonna take them both with us. This is actually kind of what I was hoping for. Like, you might as well use one. Like, what if you get an item that gives you HP, or you fight Krampus? Now, I do want this for boss rush. That's very good. But we can't take the other Joker card, I don't think. Balls of Steel, fantastic. And I don't think, I'm trying to think, I don't know if we unlocked the get out of jail free card to where we could get to Mega Satan without getting the keys. I don't think I did the challenge yet that unlocks that. So, our only chance would be like a sacrifice room, perhaps. Or lucky, like, second. Whoa! What happened there? Just shot the heck out of it, I guess. You know, I will do this real quick. Emperor card makes this a non-issue. I would like to find the item room before we use the Emperor card on the next floor, but that might not be possible. Really? Thought for sure. Ace of Hearts, don't use that. Don't Ace of Hearts your Emperor card. You know, I will just do this because I don't want to have to mess with you. It's a second syringe. We're 2/3 spun. Emperor card ready to pop whenever we need to. We want to have like probably at least a shade under a minute would probably be fine to kill Mom on this run. Ideally, if I'm doing a, like, give me my wish kind of situation right now, ideally we find a 3rd syringe soon, either in the item room or as one of the items in boss rush, which actually, it's not that unlikely. You know, there's 4 pedestals, 5 with the item room. It could happen. You often see a syringe in boss rush, of course, because there's a lot of them. Some Muhahas coming after us. I think we can just we might actually be able to make it organically, and if that's the case, we got to start thinking that'll help us get the Hush if we can hold on to the Emperor card. Tammy's head is great. It's not as good as Krampus's head for us on this run. I wish it weren't so, because on the right run, Tammy's head is fantastic. But that is not this run. Thank you, Spider Bite, for slowing him at the last second, or I definitely would have been hit there. Something I'm surprised I noticed. Spider Bite's not quite. There are a lot of items in Isaac that are like unsung heroes. Spider Bite's not quite, but it kind of is. It's sort of like, you know, it might be helping you a lot more than you realize. Some items in Isaac help you and you never realize. You get to the end of a run and you're like, man, I played great. Meanwhile, the pretty fly blocked like 80 shots. Never gets any of the credit. Where are you? Oh. Right? They're really trying to knock me out of contention on this one. You know, I think we take this. Death card. It's fine. Mostly I just like the ability to have 2 cards, because we can hold this Emperor card and still pick up a better one. The Death card is not that important. Grab the battery. Good to go. Good to go. Remember that you have Bomber Boy. Black card is extremely helpful. Okay. One more. I'm going to check one more. Room for this guy. Yeah, I mean, we don't have a trinket. Occasional poison. That'll help out. And thank you for teleporting me to the boss. So it turns out extremely easy to make it the boss rush here. Didn't even need to Emperor. I think you know, as I've been like sort of in my like renaissance of playing Isaac again, I find that I underestimate how fast I can be when I want to be fast. Sometimes I can actually play a fast run these days. That's pretty nice. I think we gotta stick with Krampus's for boss rush. Perfume, Sister Maggie, Midas Touch, Doctor's Remote. We gotta take the perfume, so we will get hit, even though we didn't talk shit. Oh, that's a perfect. I'm 100% okay with a little Krampus's head action right there. Just drop me a key piece, why don't you? Did you forget to bring your keys to work? What do you guys tend to forget the most? For me, I have a badge at work, so that's an easy one. Before that, there was a time in my life when I used to take, I don't anymore because I live close enough to come home and have lunch with my wife and beautiful baby girl. But I used to take lunch to work. I would occasionally, very often in the beginning, forget to take my lunch. I solved this problem by, and you may think this is silly, but I think it's actually extremely helpful and smart, by placing my keys on top of my my lunch in the refrigerator. Helped out a great deal. Literally impossible to go to work without at least grabbing the keys. I don't want to use Krampus's head on these guys. I'm trying to save it for... Oh, well, I got hit, so now I look foolish. I was thinking that they were not hard enemies. I want enemies that are more difficult to murder. Like these guys. Nah, should have waited till I killed the heart, though. That's okay. We got a little Brim. He's gonna take care of things for us. No, it's okay. You were trying to help. Trying to make sure I didn't forget to use little Brim. But as far as I know, I never like actually grabbed my keys off of the lunch and then also forgot it. That would be next level silly. No, I never did that. I did at one point in my life. I thought I had lost my wallet at a restaurant and spent the latter part of my evening after visiting said restaurant. I was convinced, I was 100% sure I had put my wallet on the tray and then I had thrown it away. And I asked them if I could go through their trash, and I rifled through this, it was a Oh, it was like it was like an upscale sandwich shop. I forget what the name of them. They're not that uncommon. Cozy, I think it was. You ever heard of that? C-O-S-I? I think it was a Cozy. It's like a fancy sandwich place. It's like a hipster sandwich restaurant. And I rifled through their trash for like 45 minutes probably. Didn't find my wallet. Came home and it was under my nightstand. So, you know, I spent an evening unnecessarily elbow deep in public waste. No big deal. It's a weird story, but I honestly don't really consider it that big of a deal because I'm not really a germaphobe. I just like washed up and I was like, ah, that was stupid. It didn't really bother me that much. I wasn't like retching or like extremely disgusted. And it was in. I went to college in Westchester University in Pennsylvania, and it was in Westchester, which is sort of it's like an upscale hipstery college town. So it's not like, you know, a wretched hive of scum and villainy. It's not like I was like going through used needles or something like that. It was just fountain sodas and not trays, but fountain sodas and sandwich wrappers, basically. It's a pretty good one. Those guys are tanky. Oh god. Yep. Can you kill him? Yeah, you can. Love it. Love it. Best bloat of all time. I don't care about the damage. I'm a little bit wary of the time. I do have one Emperor. So I just really have to get through Womb 1 quickly. I don't want Bob's Brain. I'm sorry, you Bob's Brain apologists. I do not want you. We have the HP even to withstand it on this run, but I still don't want it. I don't like hitting myself with explosions. Feels bad, man. You know what? I'm gonna death card. I don't like that room. How dare you take up a spot in my secret room? I feel like I'm due for another world card game. If you could hook me up. It's about time for my biannual performance review world card. What hit me? I think he fired a shot and I just like missed it somehow. I don't think there were neutral flies. Hey, look at that! Another world card. Thank you. My goodness. What a very nice game. What'd you say? Save keys for Hush. You're right. You're right. Pop up, please. Hello. That's not gonna be our secret room. This isn't either. Alright, we're not getting into the curse room, and that's fine. Scary. Good dodges. More keys, please. I need them. I have plans for keys in the future. There we go. Okay, we're gonna blow you up. We're gonna blow you up. Hey, a Perthrow to take with us. Can use it now. If we get to deal with the devil, we can use it later on a Hush fight. Let's see what we can make happen with this. Okay. Plenty of time, honestly. We might even, since we do get so many opportunities to use opportunities on Hush, we might want to farm up some keys on Womb 2 before we go down. 4 keys is not really where you want to be. Please. Also, fighting Skolex is never where I want to be. Oh my god. No one likes you! Get him. Get him! Oh, I should have Krampus's head. She's right. You make the worst Isaac decisions. I don't even know why I married you. Little damage. Goes a long way. Nothing to purr throw. No guppy love, unfortunately. We did touch Guppy's head, but nothing else. Alright. Now, we can Emperor card whenever we wish. Let's see how many keys we can get in the meantime. Again, we probably just need like a minute to kill It Lives. We might just get there, honestly, well, especially with Curse the Maze, oddly enough. We might just get there without needing to use the Emperor card again. Or we'll just head in the wrong direction. Because that's what I do. Keys? Jerks. What we got? What we got? 2 hearts? Don't care. Don't leave that Emperor behind, though. That could be a problem. No, that's a fool's gambit. 2 keys to try to get more keys? Don't do it. It's tempting, you know, what's behind door number 2 and all that, but we're gonna be strong. Willpower. I'm pretty good at exercising willpower. I was thinking about this the other day because Casey's parents were over and they brought us some delicious sub sandwiches. And I realized I ate half of a sub and I was like, I'm gonna save that other half of this for later. And it took a lot of like force of will for me to put that sandwich in the refrigerator. And I've talked about this before in streams and on videos. I was raised with like this idea of the clean plate club, that you should always eat all of the food that you're given, and it's really like ingrained in my psyche. Yeah, we'll take them both. But I don't know, it's a lot harder for me. Like, I can easily decide not to make food. That's pretty easy for me. It's pretty hard for me to have food right in front of me and be like, especially if it's food that like I got, like I picked up or I ordered or something. Like if I'm at like a party and there's a lot of food out, I can be like, you know, I'm trying to, you know, count calories, or I have like a goal in mind, yada yada yada, so I'm not gonna eat that. But if it's something that I like picked up and I put on my plate, it feels like absolute failure to like not finish it. So I really had to I had to like internally monologue to myself, like, it's okay, put the sandwich in the fridge, you're just gonna eat it for dinner, it's fine. All right, we got what we need, we made it, no problem. Unfortunately, despite the fact that we held this Emperor card, it doesn't help us get to like Mega Satan or anything like that. Do we? I guess it could theoretically help us on like the Delirium fight. We have all the keys we need, so do this. Here, watch this trick. You don't pick up a key. You use all of your keys. Cricket's head is amazing, by the way. We'll take this. That's true. I don't mind that guy though. Gimpy is probably good enough, especially if we endeavor to maybe do Delirium. It's probably good enough. And then if you use a key here, and check this out, you try to open this when you don't have any keys, it always opens, and then I don't have to use that key. Advanced strats. Is that a chaos card? This is gonna be hilarious. Oh, I thought it was chaos cards. Stars, lovers, empress. We'll use empress on the fight.
You should donate here.
Yeah, I should definitely donate. You're right, you're right. Might as well buy the Soli. Donate what we can. 300 maybe is the next level of a shop, but we probably won't get there. Likely to jam before that. Yep. Alright. And you're more likely to find a crawl space down here. How many will it go? We'll go 4? Yeah. Oh, it's right there. You know it. You know it is. Do like this will get there? Oh, that was close. No crawl space, huh? Oh, never mind. And, okay, the saga continues. Another bomb down here.
Oh my god.
Sweet. Okay, so worth it. I only spent like 18 bombs for a few pennies. Okay, now, Empress we're gonna take in. We might as well take this. And then we'll come back for the Emperor, right? Yeah. Yeah. I always heard the rumor that Hush like scales to the damage that you do to this guy. I don't know that it's actually true, but just in case it is, I think that's been like sort of debunked, but just in case it is, I'm gonna use the Empress after killing him. We will use Krampus's head at some point. Maybe either when there's some flies on the room, or if like those pesky nubs are around and we're having trouble killing them. But with Little Brim, we shouldn't have too much trouble, so probably could just use it whenever. Man, we got quite the like rainbow of shots coming out of Hushy here. I've been hit a couple of times already. Hello. Anytime now. Or we could always wait till like the problematic phase when Hush pops his beams of light out. That could be a good time. Just to get through that more quickly, maybe. It'll be a little tricky because we'll be dodging the most annoying attack while trying to use Krampus's head. But Krampus's head is kind of just a hit it and then keep doing what you were doing kind of item. Doesn't require a lot of mental capacity. Not a lot of overhead. Hello? So surprisingly, actually, it was all about that. Like, I want to say it was all about that Emperor card, but I get maybe the real Emperor card was inside us all along because we didn't need it. I don't know. I was gonna like in my head, I'm thinking, oh yeah, that Emperor card really saved us. It's in the shop. We didn't use it. You did this all on your own. Please, I don't like this attack. It's unfamiliar. We normally murder you before you ever get to do that. Now this run, you know, it doesn't really have like saucy endgame damage. It's doing okay. So I don't think we're not gonna jump straight to killing Delirium because we do need, I believe we still need Cathedral and Chest. So we'll try to do it the old-fashioned way. Go to the Cathedral, go to the chest, hope for our, I think after the chest, it's 25% chance. If we happen to get to Mega Satan somehow, it'd be 50% chance after that. No, you wouldn't do that attack again. How dare you? Too many freaking minions, dude. Get out of here. Right? It doesn't feel like this run is lacking in killing power that much, but I guess it is. A long Hush fight. She's right. Please. Like, I just want you to pop up so I can murder you. You're so close to dead. Ah! Oh my god. It's all going wrong here at the end. Right? Look at all these freaking red hearts, too, that I can't use. There's so many half red hearts all over the place. Gimpy, where are my soul and black hearts? Empty Vessel is a great unlock. I'm glad to have it. Grab your Emperor card. Might as well snag a battery, why not? Okay. Oh, well. Okay. Missed the beam somehow. Too fast. Can't catch me, beam of light. So fast I'm invisible. Oh god. Okay. Not the room you want to get hit on. This is the easy room to dodge. Doesn't bode well for our chances, you know? Get over the hush blinders are still on. You shouldn't be getting hit in this room. These are easy dodges. Settle in. Back to the cathedral now. Keep an eye out for tinted rocks. They're of utmost importance. I hate this. I'm just gonna leave. It's a dead end anyway. There's a balls of steel pill in the rotation. So we can't get it because we can't. I think we want the Emperor card in the Perth row for the chest. Sadly, no Hierophant or anything like that. We'll just stick with what we got. Get him, little honk. Monstro doing a good job firing his shots over those rocks. I like it. Oh, you know. That was a pretty good use of the Krampus's head, I think. Mostly just to, like, not have to deal with this room. Oh, we missed the freaking tankiest envy, though. It's okay. Little Brim is a good backup plan. Dude, these red hearts. If only I had a means by which to, like, spend red hearts and get something great. I mean, honestly, with this kind of, like, half red heart haul, we might be able to make a sacrifice room work and get to Stan if we find him. Just on the merit of these 2 red heart containers. It would be a little touch and go because we'd have to kill the angel statues on this kind of suspect run without getting hit twice. Or even once, maybe. Just because of the way it would work out, but it might be worth a shot. I will do this. Another half red heart for our master plan. See if we can bring it to fruition. Doubtful. I mean, we haven't even found a secret sacrifice room yet, so we shouldn't be... Let's not put the cart before the horse, in other words. That's gonna be a soul heart, though. I'm actually not gonna pick this soul heart up, just in case that dream does come true. We would want this soul heart later. And another one. Okay, okay. You know, I think I'd rather have the poison on the chest, honestly. No, don't want that. You know what? That room sucks, and I'm thankful that you were nice enough to give me a battery in return. Feels very vindicating. I am selfish. I am wrong. I am right. I swear I'm right. I swear I knew it all along. More half red hearts. Holy card is a weird one. It's tempting, but I still think we're good with Perth Row Emperor, probably. Okay. I'm gonna check all the extremities because it would be so nice to knock out, like, this would knock out literally everything for Lazarus in one run if we could get Megastan and... If we could knock out Megastan and Delirium somehow, that would be incredible. A run of legendary proportions. The more we find more extremities, the more I'm like, you know, one of these has got to be a sacrifice room, right? Like, why else would they even be here? Sacrifice room, not curse room, game, all right? Get on the same page with me, please. The keys are actually nice too. We at least can open our chests on the chest. And bombs are very potent, but not, you know, we're not getting what we're actually looking for here, unfortunately. And now the hour draws nigh. The hour draws Bill nigh. To where we only have one option left right now. One last extremity. Let's check and see. Oh no, we've been there. We've been there, we backpedaled. So there is no sacrifice room. There is no Arizona. So, that being the case, Mega Stan is extremely unlikely to happen. We will grab these. I do wish I could look for a second secret room, but it seems to be in a very strange spot. So much so that it's probably not really worth looking for. Thusly, we will just be content with killing Isaac and Blue Baby here. And I'm not gonna use Krampus's head here, because I would prefer to use it against Blue Babes. Good fight, got through that relatively easily, and now we're on the home stretch. This part is a walk in the park for the most part, as long as you don't get ahead of yourself. Make a stupid kind of sideways or diagonal dodge into the shots. Don't worry about getting little brimmed it too much. Don't worry about aiming monstro. Just worry about staying between those tiers and you'll be good to go. Okay. Got a Perthro, we got an Emperor. We're gonna skip this whole floor. We're gonna see if we get Delirium across that bridge if and when we come to it. So I think you take this. I think you take this because it's some damage, and I think you Perthro the other two. I mean, that block shot. Or wait, that's Seraphim. I'm gonna take him, and then we're gonna Perthro you. Brother Bobby. Alright, join the crew. Another Perthro. Okay. A Moon card. A Hermit card. We should take the Perthro with us. Having a teleport on the Delirium floor might be pretty valuable, though. We'll get more cards. Let's take the Perthro. Emperor. Hit him. Sort of got a little overeager and missed with a little bit of the Krampus's head there, but that's okay. We're going to throw one of these in there because they're very strong. Do it again. Do it again. Alright, 25% chance of continuing the saga. We've done it. Yeah, we can't go back. The cards are way too far away. Let's try. We're gonna give it a shot. This run is not Delirium worthy right now. I don't think. There's a road ahead of us that is uncertain. You know, it's a murky, foggy path. But it's a path nonetheless. Maybe we'll blaze a trail. Maybe we'll get lost and you know, freeze to death. Who knows? Key. So ideally I would like to find, you know what, just do that. Get through some of this. I would like to find a teleport. That way if we end up running into Delirium prematurely, we can teleport out and then plan accordingly, try to go there last while we bolster the run in the meantime. I do think we would have a shot at beating Delirium as is right now. I don't think it's cut and dry that we would absolutely lose. It's just not where I would prefer to be yet. Okay, please stop this. Oh god, I mean that was just too many shots. Please. Dodges were going great. Then, you know, okay, acceptable. We got hit once, and then the last one was kind of bad. Okay. Oh, there's a tinted rock down there. I heard you, doggo. So this room cannot be delirium, so we will fight. It's buttoned up against other rooms. I don't explain my rationale for figuring out whether or not a boss is delirium in every video. So if you're curious about that, you might have to go back and find a previous one. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I think we go hard on that. Yeah, I'm not gonna take it. Yeah. Teleport card, though? Not a teleport card, unfortunately. But a good boss killer helper. Not for delirium necessarily, but... Okay, so one of the secret rooms is off of this room. Bark at the Moon or Howl at the Moon is a pretty good item to have here. Definitely never would have found that second secret otherwise, and thank God, it's Super Greed. God damn it. Dime-related things, though, and a teleport card. Alright, so I can't be mad. So now we can go into this room a little recklessly. It's not the D-Man, though. Take a Fate's Reward. Dude, we got quite a familiar chain for not having, like, Box of Friends or something here. Got a lot of little minions. Okay. Wait a minute. You're still barking. So there's a crawl space in here somewhere? Alright. Maybe if we get a lot of bombs, we'll come back and look at that. Or does he still bark even at... No, he shouldn't bark after you unlock the tinted rock, I don't think. I think that means there's a crawl space in there somewhere. Probably just leave it. Crawl spaces are one of those sort of alluring things where you always think... Isaac does this a lot, and it does a good job of it, honestly, because it tempts the player, right, into thinking that you're gonna get something great when a lot of times the payouts are garbage. Like second secret rooms, you know, a lot of them are trash, but then every now and then you get one that has a stone chest and you get Cricket's head and you go, oh my god, I gotta check every second secret room. Tinted rocks, especially as like the Lost, are the same way. You know, yeah, I do a lot of Lost streaking on Twitch, and you always think like, oh, check, what are you doing, dude? Bomb the tinted rocks. Oh, but like, soul hearts are worthless as the Lost, and it's extremely rare that you find small rock. Gone like many runs in a row without finding small rock, despite blowing up every single tinted rock I see. It's a very small chance. I don't know what the actual chance is, but it's a very small statistical chance, based on my anecdotal research. You know, oh man, those batteries are so far away. I want to use Krampus's head against you, but the batteries are so far back there. Please. No boss fights down here, so they must all be on the left side. There's got to be like at least like 3 left, I would think. There's a tinted rock here as well. Can we get the stone chest too? Nice. More consumables. Tower doesn't really matter. The bombs are potent, but we're probably not gonna want to use them against delirium. So we're gonna teleport out of the delirium fight, and that's gonna take us all the way back here. We can go down, which brings us back to like kind of where we were, and we'll try to find whatever boss fights are still remaining here before we finish things up. Maybe the dog doesn't even bark for tinted rocks, because I don't think he barked for either of those. I think he was only barking in that room because of the crawl space. And it just was lucky happenstance that there happened to be a tinted rock in there as well. I don't know. He's howling here, which means the second... So that was the regular secret room. The second secret room is off of this room, which means it pretty much must be here, I think. Sort of analyzed that on the fly when I should have been paying attention and not taking damage. Nah, we don't want that. We'll check up this way real quick. Another unexplored extremity. We should check the cards. There's cards that are much, much better for us than a High Priestess card in the Delirium fight. Definitely should look at these. Stars card is not that. Justice card is not that either, unfortunately. Guppy? Oh, we're 2/3 Gup. That would be the dream. You can get Guppy items, as we saw, of course, from bosses down here on the Void. That would be a fantastic help if we got a 3rd Guppy item here. Would completely seal the deal if it's not sealed already, and I'm not convinced it is. Bible is not that, though. Bible is not that. The card? No cards. Okay. Willing to check for cards. A Wheel of Fortune. Not what you want. What I really, really want. So tell me what you want. What do you really, really want? I want a Gup. I want a Gup. I want a Gup. I want a Gup. I want a really, really, really want a kitty cat meow. Damn you. After the song and everything? How could you? Okay. Couple more opportunities. Now I'm stuck on this Guppy dream, but really just anything that improves us, I'll be happy with. You know? I really didn't want to do that, but I really also didn't want to just fight you straight up again. We'll have to go a little out of our way to grab another Krampus's head battery. And Krampus's head not even that important for the Delirium fight, but it will help. Where is you is. Alright. Get Little Brim in there. That is not a Gup. I can't help but notice. A card, though. Well, it's going to turn into a card after we drop it. This pill became an Emperor card. Lame. Lame. Alright, now you owe me the Gup after that poor showing of items. Give Gup, please. That's Bookworm. Hey, I mean, that's something. I think we will keep Krampus's head for the fight, though. That is something. Is that all of our boss fights? Not necessarily. We will look at the potential remaining extremities, of which there are a couple. Before we go to fight the Big D man. And it's a long, long video. So if you're still here with me, thank you so much for sticking around. We're getting done what we want to get done here. Not everything, of course. Would have been nice to knock out Mega Satan, but I can't be mad about how this run has turned out, honestly. It's going swimmingly. You know what? Let's do the big room. I'm not scared of a big room at this point. Whoa! Maybe I should be. That guy was indivisible. Not really what I want. Probably unlikely to find what I want. But cards, black hearts, all good things. No? Okay then. Hello. One more boss opportunity. Give me some I will. Oh wait, I thought there was a boss that way. There's not. Never mind. Not one more boss opportunity. It's time to fight Delirium. That's what time it is. Ooh, you know, I have to check. Yeah, I deserve that. I deserve that. Okay. High Priestess it is. We'll stomp you right away. I don't even care. Stomp him. Krampus him. Probably, honestly, you probably get the best value out of Krampus's head when you hit Delirium as he's a stationary target, because later he starts to, you know, jump all around. You're not going to get a lot of damage out of it. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any way to produce more charges for Krampus's head, so we're stuck with just the one. Only going to get the one out of it. We don't want to pop the Emperor card accidentally, because then we'd have to restart this fight or even get teleported to another random boss fight on the floor. Because I think it takes you, it doesn't take you to the Delirium fight, it just takes you to any of the boss rooms. They're all sort of counted the same way in the game's logic. Don't fat finger the card, that would be very annoying. I do have a bad habit of sort of like, I don't know what you guys do. Like, I play Isaac on a controller, to clarify. And I have sort of a bad habit of sort of like hover handing my finger near the buttons when I'm not using them, which is why occasionally it has happened where I've fat fingered a button. But I don't know what the alternative is. Like, do you wrap it? Do you put it on, like, lay your finger on top of the controller? Or do you just, I guess you just have to have some discipline and not squeeze. My issue is sometimes my finger, you know, sometimes I bump it. I move around, shift in my seat, get a little uncomfortable over a recording session. I need to stretch more. I need to, like, stretch, rest more between recording. Streams is the worst. When I'm on a stream, I get so focused on the stream, I often end the stream and I gotta urinate like you would not believe. Very bad about taking breaks. It's bad because, you know, you can exacerbate your eye strain. You can, you know, they say sitting is the new smoking is the phrase that people throw around, and I think that's just ridiculous. Pretty sure all the people who spent a ton of money on standing desks actually wasted a lot of that money, because they do say being inactive is bad now, is what I've been reading. That, like, you know, standing in place all day at your standing desk might be just as bad as sitting all day at your seated office desk. And really, you need to actually, like, take, like, intentional breaks and move around. You can't just purchase a $250 standing desk and call it a day. I don't know. I'm bad at like regular activity throughout the day. I'm much better at, as I mentioned before, at like concerted, like, pockets of effort. Like, this is my workout time. This is when I work out from now until 45 minutes from now. Ready, set, go. Okay, now stop. That's my preferred method of exercise. And then basically veg out the rest of the time. But that might be extremely unhealthy, and I'm not opposed to, you know, rethinking behaviors even to an extreme degree in my life. But that's a delirium kill. Feels good, man. Now, unfortunately, it is annoying when you only have Mega Satan left, because we got to do, like, a run that takes forever to get there. But we at least can have a fun Angel Deal run in the future as Lazarus here. And I hope you enjoyed this run in the present right now. If you did, leave a like or a comment. It always helps me out a great deal. And if you'd like to see more Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus content and other content when it comes out on the channel, please subscribe. And click the bell if you'd like notifications when new videos are posted. I'm Accidental Grenade. And thank you so much for watching.